And welcome to Overtime, brought to you by KingsCast at www.kingscast.net. I'm Keith Korneluk.
And I'm Chris Kalazewski.
And good lord, that light is, that's really bright.
It is pretty bright.
It's like the sun. If we were vampires, we'd be setting ourselves afire or something of that nature.
Is it a beacon of hope, though, for Kings fans?
A beacon of hope, indeed. Here we go. Episode 49, entitled To the Gallows. That's right, Kings fans. It's been a rough post-Olympic break for the Los Angeles Kings. There is still hope. We're very much in the mix. But it's been an interesting sort of up and down slide, Chris.
Yeah, it's not we're not the 4th seed anymore. We're not the 5th, we're not the 6th, we're down to 7th now. But still going to make the playoffs, I think.
Absolutely.
We're not going to throw that question out there. I think there's no question that we will make the playoffs. Who we play, where we land, that's sort of a question. But I think Kings fans, this is finally the year that we are going to make the postseason. But it hasn't been very smooth getting there.
No, and listen, we've had slides like this before. 2005, 2006 was sort of just like this, except now we've won a couple of games. And, you know, Chris and I were there for that season. And we want to kind of take you back, what it was like to be a Kings fan in 05-06 when we were doing really well.
Yeah, so check it out. Okay.
Watch it. I'm going to make Ovechkin's head bleed. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
Damn.
I'll tell you what, dude. The Dimitra Conroy Frolov line. That's it, man.
Could be one of the best lines since the Triple Crown line.
Best line ever. Yeah. Best line ever.
Okay, Michael Camilleri coming in, and he scores a proposal. Michael Camilleri, we're talking about one of the players who's going to be with the Kings for 8-9 years.
Yeah, dude. When he's the top of the Western Conference, I'm telling you, man, we're going to win Stanley Cup, yo.
Yeah, this is the year. It feels like it.
It's got to be the year, man.
All right. Oh, Mike Weaver. Oh, yeah, I love this guy.
Oh, stopped by Joe Corvo. Hover. Telling you, dude, he's going to win the Norris.
No, I feel it.
That's how good the Kings are.
Kings are number 2 seed right now. I mean, bring it on, whoever.
Thank God we're not the Ducks. Ducks are never going to win a cup. You know what I'm saying?
Corvo.
Yeah. Dude, I thought Guerin and LeBarber were the goaltending tandem, man. I mean, like Vachon and Sawchuk in Montreal.
Yeah, and Jeremy Roenick. Yeah, he had 2 goals in the first game. We thought we'd win the cup, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs.
At least you can dance.
He can dance. So there you have it, Kings fans. I mean, as you know, as a Kings fan, you never know until you actually clinch.
It hurts.
I think we're in a better position than we were in 05-06, but as Kings fans, you never know. You almost are expecting the huge decline like that.
Yeah, well, we're conditioned for mediocrity. It happened. I mean, we haven't made the playoffs since 2002, so that's going to happen. But tonight against the Vancouver Canucks, a team that if we played the playoffs, I would not be surprised if we got swept by them. We won 8-3 with Roberto Luongo in net. What the hell is going on there?
Hey, you know, Keith, we're talking about one of the best goaltenders in the world. Just won the gold medal. I mean, we're talking about a team that is poised to make a Stanley Cup run. And if you would have asked me before the game, you know, what we thought the final score would be, I never ever would have said 8-3.
No, in fact, Kings fans, we had a really great show planned for you. It was based on the Kings losing.
It was.
It was going to be really funny. Comedic genius, kind of like a, you know, Johnny Carson sort of thing. That didn't happen, so you're screwed with this. The story right now, in the last couple of games, has been that of goaltending. And Eric Erzberg strained his back. That's a story that the Los Angeles Kings are going out with. Oh, he has been skating in practices, and he has been warming the bench. So unless he was like picking up something really heavy off of his kitchen floor, I'm not quite sure how you strained your back as a backup goaltender who never plays.
It was either in practice or it was at home or something weird like that. So you never know.
Yeah, or he's scoring something on the Venice Boardwalk. I don't know. The point is, they called up Jonathan Bernier, the Kings' sort of big goaltending prospect. He comes in, and he's played some fantastic hockey.
Yeah, obviously he got the shutout against Nashville of all teams, a team that we love to hate and the team that we do not want to face in the playoffs.
And we never win against.
No, we never win against them.
And we won against them on the road.
We did win against them on the road and, you know, broke a 7-game losing streak against them. So things were sort of turning around and then, you know, leading up into this game where I thought we were going to lose, obviously.
I did too, even with Jonathan Bernier, the savior of the franchise. As much as I love Quick, I never expected this. And, you know, He was great tonight. I think probably one soft goal, but winning 8-3, I'm going to kind of give him all the credit for that.
Yeah, Dustin Brown obviously had the hat trick tonight. We had multiple players with multi-point games. It was a fantastic game. I mean, what a great time for Brownie, the captain, who's been struggling as late. A lot of people have been like, oh, Brownie's been terrible. He's the reason the Kings are losing. Not the case. Got the hat trick.
Who says
tonight.
that?
People who don't.
I'm sorry, whoever says that Brownie is the reason why the Los Angeles Kings are losing is an idiot. What does a captain do besides plan parties these days?
That's true.
If you strip him of the captaincy and make Ryan Smith the captain, are we going to win the next 7 games?
It doesn't make you a better player.
No, it doesn't. So,
get used to a Kings fan. Brownie will be the captain forever.
yeah, unless he's traded this summer, which I've heard some rumors about that. But back to the goaltending. The point is that Eric Erzberg, slapped in the face by Terry Murray. When Jonathan Quick went down to have his baby, obviously they call up Bernier. Do not give Quick the start, and now he still has a strained back.
Yeah, so obviously, Keith, Kings are winning now. Won 2 in a row, still hanging in there. Their magic number, which is great that the Kings even have a magic number.
Rare.
Which is now 4. Yep. So based on Calgary and whatever, us winning. But a lot of storylines now with the Kings going into their final 5 games.
Obviously, a lot of great successes this season. A few things that have been interesting, which brings us to a segment that we used to do in the podcast, and we bring for you today a brand new segment entitled, If I Were. If I were Eric Erzberg, I'd be thinking to myself, dude, honestly, you gotta find a mover in the greater Los Angeles area, because honestly, next season you're gone. Why? Because there's a goaltender named Jonathan Bernier, and he's up, and he's playing well. So from Jonathan Bernier to you, he says, what's up?
If I were Drew Doughty, a possible scenario. Man, it's pretty cool being me. I'm a gold medal winner. I'm the best player on the Kings right now. I'm pretty cool. The ladies love me. I'm a hero in my own country now. I'm going to take the Kings into the playoffs. I like where I am right now. See ya.
If I were Jesse James, I'd be thinking to myself, sure, I designed these cool t-shirts. Yo, I got a Staples Center section for me. They got lots of my clothes, which I designed. I'm a West Coast Choppers guy. I'm a reality TV star. Sure, I even got a girl with some big tattoos and got me like a little neo-Nazi helmet. But I'm kind of a douche. I married Sandra Bullock, and I screwed it up. And you know what? Bottom line, I'm still going to be tuning motorcycles. God, I suck.
If I were Randy Jones. Hey, you know what? Even I can screw up a good win. Yeah, I'm a good defenseman, but I usually run myself out of town. No different here with the Kings. Yeah, I probably won't be here next year, but, I'm getting paid millions, so suck it, Kings fans. I'm here for the rest of the season.
Alright, so obviously goaltending is now a question. I know that Dean Lombardi wants Jonathan Bernier to lead the Monarchs to a Calder Cup final, but your question of the day is, in all reality, who should be the backup goaltender to Jonathan Quick through the playoffs? Eric Erzberg or Jonathan Bernier? Leave your comments and why downstairs. So I'm Keith Cornelick.
And I'm Chris Gallows.
And thank you for watching Overtime by KingsCast.